185 goals, 7 seasons of faithful service, the embodiment of everything Arsenal, and still no statue. Around 14,000 Arsenal fans have signed a petition saying what we're all thinking. An Ian Wright statue is long overdue. Because as one fan put it, no one unites the Arsenal family like Ian Wright. But here's the twist. The one person who might actually be standing in the way of an Ian Wright statue could be Ian Wright himself. I'll explain the reason why later in the video, but first, let's discuss his legacy. Ian Wright's story is the stuff of football dreams. He signed for Arsenal in 1991, already 28 years old, late to the top level of football, but he didn't waste a second. He scored 185 goals in just 288 appearances for the Arsenal, and he's considered by many to be Arsenal's greatest ever finisher. Before Thierry Henry, he was Arsenal's all-time record goal scorer. He fired Arsenal to a FA Cup and League Cup double in 1993. He helped them win the European Cup Winners' Cup in 1994, and throughout the 90s, he kept Arsenal competitive and relevant at a time where they could have just fallen off. Through all the transitions from George Graham to Bruce Rioch to Arsene Wenger, one thing stayed consistent. Ian Wright scored goals for us. As David Dein once said, he lit up the whole club. And yet outside the Emirates, you'll find the statues of Henry, Bergkamp, Adams, Wenger, even Chapman and Ken Fryer OBE. Every one of them worthy. But here's the question. Why is the man voted 4th in Arsenal.com's greatest player poll behind Henry, Bergkamp and Adams, the only one without a statue? As one fan rightly put it, Wrighty is synonymous with Arsenal. Everyone that deserves a statue at Emirates has one, except him. Some of the public push for a statue also calls for a David Rocastle statue to stand beside Wright, which would be a fitting nod to everything Rocky Rocastle meant to Arsenal Football Club. And Wrighty himself is rumoured to not want to be honoured before Rocastle. But I think that just underlines even more what a stand-up guy he really is. Because the thing is, Wrighty isn't just a past player. He's an ambassador for Arsenal to this very day. A spokesperson who's represented the club in the very best way. He's a mentor to the next generation of players. Bukayo Saka, Miles Lewis-Skelly and many more have called him an inspiration. Not to mention, he is a champion for the women's game. He never misses the chance to promote and support Arsenal women and push the sport forward. And look, we all know Uncle Wrighty never puts a foot wrong. Well, apart from that one time when he said Saka should play left back for England, but we forgive you for that one, Uncle. Apart from that, Uncle Wrighty's been absolutely golden. For many of us, me included, he is the reason we support Arsenal. Even rival fans love him because he's so authentic. A South London lad who made it big in North London. One rival fan wrote, even if you're not an Arsenal fan, Wrighty is just a likable character. Top player in his day, but ultimately he has a heart of gold. The man is greater than the player. So let's make it plain. 185 goals. 7 seasons of faithful service, Arsenal's second all-time goal scorer, Arsenal's 4th greatest player of all time, a legend on the pitch and the best ambassador off of it, the complete gooner. Over 14,000 Arsenal fans have already signed the petition and thousands more agree. This is overdue and it's a no-brainer. So come on, Josh, do the right thing. It's time Arsenal gave Ian Wright his statue.